What's bonking, guys? Today I'm talking about Demon Slayer because, as some of you guys probably know, a new movie for Demon Slayer recently came out, and I went to go see it. I thought it was really good, and so I figured I'd talk about it. So this video will be two parts. I will talk about the show overall, and then in the second half, I will talk about the movie. So if you're here for the movie, I'll put a timestamp. If you just, if you're new to the series and you want an introduction, then the first half is for you. So without further ado, I'll get into it. So the show starts with our main character, Tanjiro Kamado. He is like a humble worker. He lives in the mountains with his family, and by family, it's his mother and all of his siblings. He has like 7 siblings or something. Like, he has a lot. He's the oldest of them, so he does a lot of the work. His father died. So he is, I believe it's collecting wood. I can't remember, but he's doing something so that he can earn money to like feed his family. And it's getting dark, so he decides to stay with one of his family friends. There might also be a storm going on. I can't quite remember, but either way, he decides that it's too dangerous to try and trek home, so he decides to just stay with a family friend until morning. And I should also state, on the time period, I don't know exactly how long ago this is, but it's not modern day. Like, I think the most advanced thing they have is probably a train, which a train is actually pretty important later on. But like, they don't have like phones or anything like that. And besides, Tanjiro and his family are not very wealthy anyway. So in the morning, then he decides to leave and he goes back home. And on his way, like as he approaches his house, he notices that the doors are broken in. There's blood all over. Like, something bad happened here. And so he goes in to find all of his siblings and his mom dead. However, his oldest, younger sibling, like the second oldest, after him, he finds that she seems to be not quite dead yet. Like, she's still clinging to life. Her name is Nezuko. So he saves her. He grabs her, puts her on his back, and he tries running down the mountain in order to save her. There he encounters Giyu Tomioka, who is my goat. He's my favorite character in Demon Slayer. I think he's really cool. And there we find out that Nezuko is becoming a demon. She wakes up and she is violent. She's aggressive. And Giyu says we have to kill her. She's a demon. But Tanjiro pleads. He insists that he will find a way to turn her into a human and that she won't be aggressive. Giyu eventually folds, he caves, after Tanjiro proving himself. And he refers Tanjiro to his master. I think his name is Urokodaki, if I remember correctly. And so Tanjiro goes to stay with him. There, Nezuko rests while Tanjiro trains. And we find out that Urokodaki is a demon slayer. He used to be a demon slayer, as is Giyu. And demon slayers are basically the force of good. They stop demons, And the people who killed, the person who killed all of Tanjiro's family was the demon. It was the progenitor, the king of demons. And so he basically goes turning other people into demons, and it is Demon Slayer's job to kill them. So they use a thing called a Nichiren blade. Most of them are swords, but there's one character you'll meet who uses a different type of weapon, and there's another character who uses something way different from a sword. I won't even spoil that. But most of the time they're swords made from ore, which is bathed in sunlight. So demons, like vampires, are weak to sunlight. So if you use a Nichiren blade, because it's been, bathed in sunlight, it mimics the effects of the sun. So if you cut a demon's head off with it, they will start burning and, they will die as if they were touched by the sun. So that is what demon slayers do, and they use these things called breathing techniques or breathing styles, which mimic different elements. So the one Tanjiro learns is water breathing. That's what his teacher uses. That's what Giyu uses. But there's others, like there's the 5 elements, at least in Japan. Like in America, we only have water, earth, fire, and wind. Like, those are our 4 main elements. But in Japan, lightning or thunder is the 5th element. So there's those 5. And then there's some offshoots. And then there's 2 other ones that are better than those 5. I won't get into those. Those are important later on. But like, there's other derivatives. Like, there's like beast breathing, and there's like insect breathing. There's sound breathing. Like, there's different forms. And so Tanjiro learns water breathing, And yeah, so he then is trying to become a demon slayer so that he can save other people. He wants to kill demons and save people from having to go through what he did. But Tanjiro is not aggressive. He's not trying to punish the demons. He sees it as freeing them. So that's what he's trying to do. But he's also trying to find out a way to turn Nezuko back into a human. And that's basically what Demon Slayer comes down to. He is trying to find the king of demons so that he can save his sister and save other people from a fate similar to his. So some other characters you'll meet are Inosuke and Zenitsu. You guys may have seen them. They're pretty cool. And then there's other Hashira like Tengen, Shinobu, Rengoku. You'll meet them. And those are, the good guys on the Demon Slayer Corps. So yeah, that's like the main gist. Basically, they're all trying to hunt down the king. And yeah, that's basically the main gist of Demon Slayer. So now I will... the other thing I should explain is if you're watching it, the order you should watch. So there's season 1, and then there's a movie called Mugen Train. So if you want, you can watch the movie. It is canon, like it actually fits into the story. Or Mugen Train was later split into episodes to form another season. So you could watch it in the movie, or you could watch it as a season. There's a few differences. Like, I want to say the show adds a few new scenes, but I can't quite remember. I have watched both, but I don't remember any large glaring differences. So you could do whichever you feel is best. And then after that is season 2 or 3, depending on how you count Mugen Train, which is the Entertainment District. And then after that, you have the Swordsmith Village arc. And then after that was another movie. Complete waste of time. Don't worry about it. It's basically the first hour of it was the end of the Swordsmith Village arc. It was such a waste of time. I regret going to see it. But then at the end, it was pretty cool. It showed a teaser for what was yet to come. So if you can find a clip maybe of the end of the movie, that'd be cool. But if you don't, it's really not that important. And then after that movie is the demon. What is it? It's the Hashira training arc. So that's pretty cool. And then after that is the Infinity Castle, which is the newest movie. So yeah, all of the movies are canon. And now I will get into Infinity Castle. So Infinity Castle is going to be 3 movies. We only have 1 right now, but there will be 2 more coming out. And, as I said, it is actually canon, and the Infinity Castle is the final arc. Well, technically there's 1 more after, but that just gets lumped in with Infinity Castle. And yeah, so it was a pretty good movie. I enjoyed it. Part of that is probably because my favorite character is in it. But yeah, it was really good. The music was really good. My favorite instrument is the synth. If you know me, and if you've been around me a lot lately, that's all I talk about. I love electronic music. And when Zenitsu used this move against Kaigaku, it was really cool. Me and my friend were in the theater together, and we were bumping our heads because that shit sounded so good. And then Giyu fighting Akaza, there was this theme playing, and it had the organ in it, which is it's my second or third favorite instrument. I love the organ. So I thought that sounded so cool. And yeah, it sounded really good. It looked really good. The colors were beautiful. The art, Ufotable is known for making Demon Slayer look really good, and they did not disappoint. It was fucking awesome. So yeah, I won't get into spoilers about the movie, but I did really like it. Giyu was awesome. Of course, he's my favorite. I love Akaza. He was cool. Tanjiro was really cool. It was incredible. Giyu, I already mentioned Giyu. Zenitsu was really cool. Kaigaku, I don't like how he acts, but I love Kaigaku's design. How, his aesthetic, he has black hair. He's dressed in all black. And his sword looks so cool with the lightning strike on it, and it's black. And his animations, his attacks look so cool. So yeah, it was definitely really good. I definitely recommend watching it. And yeah, it was peak. So yeah, that's all I have for Demon Slayer. So I hope that you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you all have a great rest of your day.